What we're going to move on to now is delays and effects for the guitars that I use. So if I just go back to my Crunchy Grat and just set this up quickly. Well, I'll just leave it at that, and then I'll just adjust this. This here adjusts between a condenser and a dynamic mic. So when you listen to this, it should go from like a tinty sound to a like warm sound. So what I do is I put it in the middle almost, you know, to cross between the two, and this here gives you a dry sound and a airy sound. But I don't really use all of that there, so I'll just take that back down. So yeah, now on to the effects. So I'll just close this window. Here I have, oh, apparently I cannot do that while I'm recording, so I will just quickly stop and do that. And there we go. Right, okay, we carry on. Now, as for what I've got here is one of the delays that Pro Tools comes with. There's quite a few of it. There's extra long delay, medium delay, then there's a load of other different types as well, but I use the extra long delay. Basically what you have here is you have your gain. You always want to keep that at the top. Your mix, you want 100% of that in the mix. LPF, that, let's see if I drag that down. Yeah, I think it's just like a filter, unless a low an LPF, yeah, low pass filter. That the delay, obviously you choose your delay, you know, your whatever you want it to be. Depth, that adds like a chorus effect to it, so I don't really use that. And then the rate here, that changes the well, it changes something I don't use. I said I don't use that. I've never used it. And then feedback is how much you actually delay by. Now, in a previous video, I said that the tempo of the song can coincide with the delay. And what I do is I click these here. I mean, this is the best way. If you've got everything in time, this is the best way to do it. This is basically telling it to do dotted eighth notes, and then you've got 16th, eighth, quarter notes, half notes, and full bars. And then you've got triplets as well if you choose to do that. But at the moment, this is what I have it set as for the adventure. So if I just undo that and turn that up, you can see there's the delay sound. Turn that down a bit. So now you get something like this, if I could play it right. So yeah, no, you get the idea. I'm not going to play the whole song, but yeah. So that's that. And then as I say, you know, you muck about with the settings for that. What I've got set up here, if I just mute that one and then open this one, is you can see it's changed to quarter notes, and this you can use. This is what I use for the intro, the clean sounding guitar that they have at the beginning of that. Also, this is what they use for the live show originally when they first came out, and they used to do Down and a Miss You. So you know, you'd hear it going. with turning up for that right there. You just turn that. This is the send. I'll turn it up. Yeah. And if I go on here, I'll change it to the clean sound, which I usually have it on. Clean. Oh, and see, as it has done there, after half an hour of it apparently being on, it has exited the demo. So I just click that, close, and what I'll have to do now is I just quickly stop the program from running, close it, save it, close it, and then open it up again. So 1 sec, and there we go. Okay, so we're back now. There you go, you can hear that's a quarter note dotted. Now this is what they used for the clean rhythm, well, not the clean rhythms, the clean parts at the beginning of the adventure, and what they use for it when it's live. If I was playing it in time and playing it properly, it would sound better. Another quick thing here. What's he do? I miss you when he does that one. Again, when I play it properly. So yeah, I use quite a lot of delays. The quarter note delays can generally help boost the sound of something a lot. I mean, it's not really, when they did the mix of the adventure, it's not really that high. Gives it like a little, I don't know, like a little zing, if you get me. Just makes it sound better. So that's it for the delays, and I'll show you here now. What I did is I wrote down different tempos. So if I go mute that and go back into this one here, the tempo for Do It For Me Now. Okay, well, let me while I'm recording, so I'll just quickly stop. Okay, so you see here it's got I've changed it to 150, and that's for Do It For Me Now. The Gift. Okay, the Gift. See if that's, there we go. It's clean sound. As for the delay, guitar sounds a little bit out of tune. Yeah, it's definitely that guy right there. So yeah, you get the idea. That's it really for the delays. The only other type of delay that I used was this delay called multi delay, and that does like several different delays or like kind of at the same time. And I only use that in Valkyrie Missile, where you have that one guitar behind the lead riff going like that. That's it really. So yeah, what I do when it comes to mixing with delays is that I put this on. It's called stereo width, and what it is it adds a stereo width to the signal. So basically it does what it says, it gets wider. So instead of, if you can imagine, like looking here, that you've got your drums like in the your drums and percussion in the center of your mix, and you know everything's crowded around here, then stereo width adds you know, width to it, so it makes the you know, the delay more apparent, like, you know, more not dominant, I'm sorry, what I'm trying to say, more clear, you know. What I'll do is I'll just bypass that now so you can hear what it sounds like. And now I'll change it. You can hear it's been really pushed to the side. So that helps. And then what I've got here is an EQ, and that's just getting rid of all the low end signal from the guitar, and then the high sharp parts from it as well. So that's what I generally do when it comes to my delays. Other effects, kind of like phaser here. This is what I've just put this on here just to show you. So it's just a simple phaser. And then a chorus. That's the wrong delay for that, but yeah, you get the idea. That's really it for the effects. I mean, if I use a reverb, I hardly ever use reverbs on guitars. I mean, on rhythms sometimes, just to give it, you know, like a bit of a bigger sound to boost up in a mix, but generally that's about it for guitars. Like I said, Guitar Rig by not Tune Track, Native Instruments. It's really, really good. It's better than having an amp, in my opinion, because I have 16 of them rather than one. I showed my Marshall amp that I got, my Marshall AVT. I honestly would get one of these, because you can connect, as I say, you can connect it to, if you have an interface, this is even better. You connect it to your interface, you connect the interface to your Mac, and then you take the output of the interface and you can put it into a cab. And then you've got, you know, an amp, but you've got 16 of them, and you can change them whenever you want, you know. So yeah, that's about it for guitars and using the effects on the guitars. Bass, I was thinking about showing you something about the bass, but really I don't think there's any point, because there's two things to do. One is a DI, which is a direct input into an audio. There's a direct input into an audio track with a DI. So there's that, and then there is the bass amp. And the presets are here. That's really it. There you go. There's your bass. Really deep, horrible sound on a guitar. So yeah, that's about it for this video. In the next video, what I'll probably be looking at is synthesizers and, you know, strings and all that, and what I use to create them. So thanks again, guys. Comment, rate, subscribe, and I will see you soon.